My name is Jutta Herkel, and I have come across family constellations in '93, buying the first book in preparation for a training workshop with Hunter Beaumont in '94. I lived abroad for a year, and during that year I was fascinated by the book. It was already the second book of a collection of therapeutic letters to clients and patients that Bert Hellinger wrote. And so I began, while I was abroad, I began to translate the book. And when Hunter Beaumont, when he came to London in '94, I had a conversation with him, and he contacted Bert. He talked to Bert Hellinger, and so Bert Hellinger invited me to come to Germany, and from then on it was a collaboration for over nearly 15 years, where I learned, and I translated 2 more books into English from German with the help of some English colleagues. And so I really was steeped into the work in the deep end. My area of expertise and interest is that I have developed over the last 15-20 years with teaching training groups in Europe, and developing new interesting ideas on the topics that belong to the systemic work, such as illness and health, death and dying, mourning, couple relationships, the relationship between men and women, therapy, science and spirituality, topics, bonding issues, and issues around social structure and shame, and issues of incest, domestic violence, and how we can work with it in a constructive way. And these topics I have developed with my collaborators and with the participants, of course, as well, in the different workshops over the last number of years. Looking at the title of the Congress, explaining the unexplainable, what I was thinking of is looking at taboos, looking at that which is not spoken, which is not addressed. And the topics for me are, in this category, the taboo around incest, the taboo around domestic violence that is still prevailing in society, and other issues such as shame, not to be confused with guilt. That hasn't been addressed very much in the therapeutic field, neither in the analytic nor in any other of the humanistic fields. So my interest is in looking at patriarchy in that context, and seeing how both men and women have suffered in this social construct. And I would like to, I hope to elaborate something and bring something to the Congress on these topics. For me, energy work and neuroscience are very interesting topics and give a lot of hope as well in the constellation field. It explains a lot. And for me as well, what is very interesting to think that through neuroplasticity, we can actually change things. We can find new pathways to create and help us to have new behaviors. While over the years, when I was working with the interrupted movement, I always felt that people came back with the same issues over many years, and it has encouraged me to find new ways of working with the interrupted movement. For me, family constellations or systemic constellations bring a lot of hope and potential. It's a very creative tool, and I feel that it is the therapy, part of the therapy of the future, of the present and the future, for all of us to see blockages and understand better in a visual picture of what we would like to achieve, what our intention is.